Problem 43. Use the data in exercise 27. In part A, we want to compute the cumulative frequencies for the classes in frequency distribution. So the table in problem 27, I copy in here, and to calculate the cumulative frequency, we need to make one more column. The word cumulative means we add up. Cumulative frequencies, that means we add up the frequencies number together. So what do we do is first is 4. This is the frequency number. So first one is 4. The next one we will add 4 and 14. So we got 18. And then the next one we will add 41. So 4 plus 14 plus 41, we will get 59. The next one we continue to add 59, so 4 plus 14 plus 41 plus 59, so we will get 11A. You keep doing the same thing like this, so you will get 176 and so on. And you know that the last line will add all of these together, and we will get 267, and that is, of course, have to be exactly the same as the total that you calculate here, which is 267. Now, that is part A. In part B, we want to construct the frequency overdrive. The overdrive graph is a line graph, and live we need to have points. The first part is the X part, is the upper class limit. And the second part will be the cumulative frequencies. So we need to have a table. We need to make a different table. So the X part is the upper class limit. The upper class limit we recall from the section we learned before. They are this number. So 0.199, 0.219, 0.239, 0.259, and so on. So you just copy all of the upper class limit. And the Y part is the cumulative frequency. So that will be 4, and those are the ones that we just calculate from part A, 18, 59, 118, and so on. You notice that the X part, the number just keep increasing. The cumulative frequency, the numbers also just keep increasing. So the overdrive graph is going up. Now we make the graph. So we label right here 0, 0.199, have to be equal distance, okay? Because they are the upper class limit, the difference between them is the class width. So 0.219, 0.239, 0.259, and so on. And the last number we have is 267. So the Y part right here is the cumulative frequency. So if you want, you can label here is like 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, and then 300. Now the first point we will have a 0.199, which is about here. The second point is 0.219, 18, so it's about here. And then the next one, 0.239, 59, so it's about here. And then the next one is 118, right? 118 for the Y part, more than 100 a little bit. And you keep plugging more points. And you can see that when we connect these points, you can see that the overdrive graph is just keep increasing. Then we do part C, compute the cumulative relative frequencies. So first of all, we need to calculate the relative frequency. And then we calculate the cumulative. So let's erase the cumulative number. You remember how to calculate the relative frequency? Relative frequency, we will do 4 divided by the total number is 267. 14 divided by 267. 41 divided by 267. 59, 267, and so on. Okay, then you got this number. And then you want to calculate the cumulative relative frequency. So the first one is, well, let's just divide. So what is 4 divided by 267 is 0. You want to take 3 decimal place, so 0 0.1 of 015. And then 14 divided 267, 0 0.052. Then 41 divided by 267, we got 0 0.154. 59 divided 267, so we got 0 0.221, and so on. Then we calculate the cumulative relative frequency. The word cumulative means we add, right? Add them up. The first one we keep the same. Then the second one we will add this together. So 0 0.015 add 0 0.052. So you will get 0 0.067. Then keep adding more. So keep adding these 3 numbers together, 0 0.015, 0 0.052, and then 0 0.154. Then you will get 0 0.221, and keep doing the same thing. You notice that the last one, make sure it have to be 1, okay? Now in part D, we want to construct the overdrive, so which is same thing as part B, but we will use the relative frequency. So remember, in part B we use frequency only but no relative. The same thing, we need to make the table. The X part is still the upper class limit. So upper class limit are this number, which is upper class limit, which is 0 0.199, 0 0.219, 0 0.239, and so on. Then the Y part will be cumulative relative frequency. That would be 0 0.015, 0 0.067, 0 0.221. Okay, then we can make the graph, label the upper class limit 0 0.199, 0 0.219, 0 0.239. The cumulative frequency is right here is 1. The maximum, if you want, you can label like 0 0.01. That would be too little, right? So we're gonna label 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 0.3, 0 0.4, 0 0.5, 0 0.6, 0 0.7, 0 0.8, 0 0.9, and here's 1. Now the first point will be, this is like a 0 0.02. So this is like this, right? Now this is like 0 0.07. So like this. Then 0 0.2. more than 0.2 a little bit. Okay, so you continue, and again, this graph is overdrive, so that's why it will keep increasing.